to come over. I really didn't want to do this on my phone because I much prefer my laptop, but it's not working on my laptop at all. So I'll just give everyone a second and see if they come over. I apologize. What a mess. I have not been live in 2 years on YouTube, and they have totally changed it since the last time I did it. Not seeing anybody yet. Maybe I can create a... Oh, I think we might have somebody here. There she is. Oh, thank you so much. I have not gone live on YouTube in 2 years, almost 2 years. They have completely changed how they used to do it. I am going to have to play around with that before next week. So thank you all for showing up, and I apologize for being 22 minutes late. What a mess. If it wasn't the internet causing problems earlier, I literally could not get my scheduled live to work. It kept saying I needed to put something in an encoder thing, and I needed to download a new streaming. I used to stream with StreamYard, but that's no longer free. So you have to pay for that. So I thought, okay, I'll just do what everyone does and do it through the YouTube app. Yeah, that wasn't working either. So what a mess. So thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. I hate doing this on my phone because everything's so tiny and I have old eyes, tired eyes. And it's hard for me to read everything while we're sitting here crocheting. And I do have something I want to work on. I'm finally finishing Aiden's sweater, but how's everyone else's weeks going? I feel yesterday was a horrible day, and it feels like it's a repeat of Monday. So, Sean, I did watch your video with the dollhouse. I loved it. I watched it up in my bedroom on my TV, so I couldn't put a comment. I have to go back and put a comment. But I love how the porch turned out. I can't wait to see it done. So, this is what I'm going to be working on while we just sit and talk. I am finishing Aiden's Christmas present. Oh, yeah. Well, we're getting ready to put our house up for sale. So everything we've been putting off doing, we have to get done. So I hear you. I hear you. So, oh, hi. So I see we got Jennifer. I see Sean. I see another Lynn. One of a kind crochet. You'll have to let me know your first name. I just remembered I might have to go grab my pattern and see. Or am I just gonna, maybe I'll sew this together first. So yeah, I'm finally getting his sweater done. I got the sleeves done yesterday. Got the bottom trim done. I need to sew the sides, and I need to put Christine. Okay. I need to put his neckline on. Smart aleck kid is like, am I ever going to be able to wear this before it gets warm out? I said, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to finish. But I got out of my comfort zone today and went with my friend Tasha to a group that meets together every week, and they're a group of crocheter and knitters, and it was fun. I actually had a good time, so I'm hoping to do that a little more often. This time of year, it's just so hard to get me out of the house. Hi, Cindy from sunny Florida. We have not seen the sun here in days. And we're starting to feel not having the sun. I think I might be getting out I have a light box. I think I might be getting that out tomorrow. The whole family is feeling it. And I think we just had a warning come. We're not going to see the sun for like 6 days. So that is not cool. I just gotta go grab my pattern. I'll be right back, and you'll get to see my lovely mess behind me here. Don't know what that is. You are in Ontario too. Yeah, it has been yeah, it does sound like Kid Rock song. We have just not seen it, and we're not gonna see it for a long time. I'm just so over it. Just so over it. I don't mind. I mean, I don't love the cold, but you know, as long as the sun is out, it's a little bit more manageable. But I love the mess. It's not that bad. I've been doing pretty good, you know, having good habits, trying to put things back where they belong, but I've just been doing so many things. I have 2 videos for this channel coming out this week. The first one will be tomorrow, and then I still have to upload my video for Saturday. My video for my other channel just uploaded like 2 minutes before this finally went live. So I think that might have been part of the problem, that I don't know what this is. I think that, yeah, but I think that might have been part of the problem I was having, is it was trying to upload that video. I don't know. Sean, I mean, a lot of people have been complaining that they're having a hard time with uploading to YouTube. And I even got a thing from YouTube saying they did know people were having a hard time uploading and they were fixing it. I'm still having a hard time uploading it. I was uploading that video since yesterday. It's yeah, very lag, like it's crazy. I even put my phone, like I put on the hotspot for a while, and that helped it go a little bit quicker, but not a whole lot. So I don't think it's my internet. I don't. I think it's YouTube. So yeah, so there's 2 videos coming out this week. I had a lot of fun doing them. I'm having so much fun since I shared that video. Just a second. Yeah. Just because of the names. Yeah, I know. I was wondering if you did. Yeah. I didn't know if that was a blocker. No, it is. Sorry. That was my husband. I've made him in my lives because my other friends who have been going live have been having a lot of inappropriate things popping up in their lives. So I'm like, I'm going to make you an admin, and he has no idea what he's doing. So I tried to give him a crash course, because I'm a mod on a lot of my friends' lives. So, and I think we had one. So he just wanted to come in and make sure he did it right. So I think he did. Hello, is it Herman? I'm trying to see that. And Farm Cameras, hello. Thanks for dropping in. So yes, I'm going to be trying to do this every week, going live, where we just, have a cup of tea or whatever your beverage of choice is, maybe work on some crochet and just chat. I need watch hours. I got to build the watch hours. And I think last time with my Bucket List Homestead channel, I got a lot of my hours by going live. I'm pretty sure that's how I actually got my watch hours, before I got my subscriber count. I don't know how that happened, but I did. So, hello, Catherine's Crochet. Thank you for coming in. Actually, it's not too bad on my phone. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. This isn't too bad. So, from Calgary. How cold is it in Calgary? How cold is it in Calgary? Okay. No, we can show that. That was weird. Oh, just a second. I think he blocked somebody he shouldn't have. Just a second. David, she's in her elements, my friend. You just blocked somebody that you shouldn't have. She's in her element. Okay. Hopefully another moderator just handled this. I think making him moderator might have been a bad idea. Got a dishcloth. Oh, yeah, dishcloths are on my list to make. It will not let me do this. I put you on when I'm working and let you roll even though I can't watch. Thank you. A lot of people, I just told them, just put a playlist on and let it go. So it was really nice today going, oh, well, that's just rubbing it in. It's not been nice here at all. Yes, he's going to get fired. I mean, it wasn't cold. It was, I just wore this out, just going from the house to the car to the library. That was it. So it wasn't cold today. It's just no sun. No sun. Spring's soon, right? Yeah, I don't know why he thought that was I told him he can't go by the names of people because that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's comments I'm more worried about than anything. If it's a weird comment, sorry, I gotta get my yarn, then that's what or inappropriate comment. Okay, so I got to chain 6. I stayed up until midnight last night getting this, trying to finish this, but I needed him to try it on. I wasn't going to go wake up the bear at midnight to have him try on his sweater for me, so I had to wait. And then I was gone all day, so I didn't get a chance to have him try it on, but everything's fitting him, so now I can go on to the neck. From the down east, it gets in your blood. There's just something about it. You want to go back. And we've lived over 30 years away from family. My children have never really got to know any of their cousins, their aunt, my sister, great aunts and uncles. And with my dad passing and my grandmother passing, and I just realized how much they've missed out on. I'm tired of that. And David is retiring from the military completely, even reserve, in September. So, sometimes it's not just about the money, about, will we make more money if we stay here? Yes. Will we be happy? No. So, David says that all the time. There you are. There. Okay. And we're back. Did you all get bumped off? It didn't show me anything's been happening. Unless, everything's working. Oh, what am I getting here? Nope, there's nothing. I thought that was a warning, but... So I wonder if I've been just chatting and no one's been here. That is completely possible. I was wondering why it slowed down there with the comments, but I just thought, oh, everyone's busy. Yeah, I think I've been chatting away. Oh, so now I don't know whether to repeat what I was saying. Oh, gosh, computers, technology, isn't it great? We're talking in my Women in Homesteading group. Can we just go back to appliances that just do what they're supposed to? Dishwashers that wash dishes, wash machines that wash clothes. None of this. I am so over all these smart appliances and everything. I just need a fridge that keeps things cold. I don't care if I can watch YouTube on my refrigerator. I have no intention of doing that. So, oh my goodness. Oh, hello, Hooks and Horses? Horseshoes. Hooks and Horseshoes. That's a cool name. I love it. It's like cars. My aunt and I were talking this past summer, and I said, if car manufacturers just went back to cars that lasted, that were good quality cars, get you from A to B, didn't have a gazillion different things in it, and they were selling them for a decent price, they would sell out of them. If they went back to making just a truck, for farmers and construction workers and things like that, and they just made a good old truck, they would sell out of them. They would not, if they would just go back, everything with all the computers and the technology, that just costs more money to fix. And we had another friend who had, I can't remember what the vehicle was, but something in the dash stopped working. I can't remember what it was. It was the radio. Everything stopped working because it was all together with this radio, this computer component. Nothing would work. And it was like $4,800 to fix it. This little part that made the radio not work anymore or anything else in the dash. I said, yeah, we're keeping our vehicles until the wheels are falling off. I mean, our Explorer does have a lot of bells and whistles. It's a 2016. We bought it almost 2 years ago when Aiden totaled our Jeep. Our paid for Jeep. Our truck is we paid cash. We didn't do a payment or anything. And it has, even David was saying, like, I'll never know everything this thing does, because it definitely has. The only thing I want is air conditioning, heat, and I have to say, I do like my heated seats. Do like my heated seats more for my back than anything. But it doesn't have a lot of the other stuff, and we like it that way. I hope people didn't get bumped off again. Are you all still here? Are things working? I haven't seen anything moving for a bit. Anyone has a chance, can you just let me know if you're seeing this? If you're all still here, I'm not seeing anybody on here anymore. Oh, hi, Shauna. How are you? Here. Okay. All right. Things. I think other people. I don't know if it's me. I don't think it's mine, because I'm not being bumped off. So, how are you, Shauna? How are you doing? I think of you often. Oh, I have that shirt too. Oh, do you? Is this the one I got at Buc-ee's when we were traveling this summer? I got a couple at Buc-ee's, but it's the same brand that I bought from online. So, oh, yeah. No, AI, I don't want to ask that question of everybody. Weird. That is very weird. The neck's a little high. It bugs me. Oh, I'm good. I think of you a lot too. You know what's funny is I haven't even mentioned anything about selling the house on my other channel yet. I really need to do that, because I know some of you watch here and over there. I've just been so busy with the pantry challenge videos. I might have to do a quick video in between and just kind of give everybody a catch up about what's going on and everything. I wasn't gonna say anything until we actually sold it, but you're gonna start seeing signs. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I got this from Maurice's. Yeah, it's not that I want insanely low. I just, it chokes me a bit, and I didn't realize when I bought it it was a high up, because I didn't try it on. But yeah, there's going to be obviously change. You know, you're going to start seeing things in videos. The saddest part's going to be the day I have to pack up all my yarn and everything, and we take down all the stuff that we just put up, so people can see this room empty, and, you know, use it as what it primarily was going to be, a gym. And then I asked David if I could have half the room. I said, you don't need all that room for the treadmill and your weights, right? And he's like, no. I'm like, can we use part of that for my yarn and stuff? So, oh, we're actually debating about renting a storage locker to start putting a lot of our stuff in and packing up for when we do put the house up for sale. We're hoping to maybe put it up. Like David has to work. He's working till September. So, and we haven't even found our other place yet. But a couple of friends who are selling their homes said that you would just put that as as a stipulation that, you know, you need a long closing or whatever. But I just don't think we can have everything ready by May to put the house up. And everyone's like, well, if you try to put the house up in July or August, you might miss prime selling time. So I don't know. I'm going to reach out to our realtor, the one who helped us find this house, and ask her to come by. And we have a few questions to ask her about what we should be doing for improvements. I don't want to waste my money on things we don't have to do, and things that we should change. And then ask her when she thinks we should put it up. But we're only 2 people, and we did look into having someone come in and like do some of the painting and a few things so we can get it done quicker. But the cost, and I'm not saying they're not worth it, but the cost was a lot more than we thought it was going to be, especially when we have so much. I mean, just to paint our downstairs. So it would be our small pantry, a little bit in the kitchen, all of our living room, where I keep our long-term storage, or our store as we call it. It's a big, huge room that is basically a giant pantry. And out in that hall and up the stair, like all that, we were looking at over like $3,000 just to have it painted. Plus, we supply all the paint and primer. So I said, okay, we will do it. We painted it all before. We'll do it again. I hope the next place we buy doesn't need painting, but what are the odds of them having colors that we actually like? So that's going to be a bit. Never sold a house. This is our first house we ever bought. And I always said, oh, this is the first house, our only house. We're never moving. But in the back of my head, I always heard, like I always would hear that. And this was never the plan to stay here. But then after I got sick and we said, okay, what are we going to do? We want a home. We want a home. The kids were still small. Like, we want to get out of military housing. We want our own home with land, and I want room for garden and chickens and fruit trees and all that. So we decided to stop waiting, and we just said, we'll just settle down here. But I mean, that was never ever the plan. The plan was always when David retired fully, we would move back down east. So, yeah. One of the reasons we're leaving is our property taxes. Yes, the older cars are the best. Our property taxes here, they just voted another increase. Our council, people are livid. Our property taxes, we bought this house in 2014. Here it is, 2026, and our property taxes have quadrupled what we were paying. It's insanity. Insanity. And our roads are horrible. We have got potholes right now that people could lose their whole cars in. And people have. There's a lot of people trying to go after the city right now for damages to their vehicles because the potholes are horrendous. And these are roads that have been bad for a while. Like, I mean, there's just, it's absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely. And they shouldn't be allowed to raise the taxes without some kind of vote, because nobody is happy with it. And when people went and protested at the meeting, I guess the mayor got a little rude with some of the people. It's on YouTube, the meeting. They started doing them virtually and sharing them on YouTube during, 2020, during all that, the C word. And they still continue to do it. And you can see where one of the counselors actually has to remind him, hey, there's other people around. And that guy is so angry, he's running for mayor in the next election. So I hope he wins. I do. So, yeah, so the property taxes are higher here. It's just, yeah. I've made some friends here. That will be sad. That will be hard to see them go, but I will just we have so many family and friends down east who are so excited about us moving back closer. So this one I got at Maurice's, because Shauna just reminded me. I got this at Maurice's. My other shirts I get from a company. You can get them at Buc-ee's. The line is sold there at Buc-ee's, which we fell in love with, by the way, when we traveled through this past fall. But it is, the other ones I get, I'm on my phone. I'm just going to go look. Where's my phone? I'm on it. Let me see if I can look real quick here what the name of it is. It's an online business, woman owned, and I'm trying to think of her name. I believe I can't remember if she's in Utah. Oops, that's not my right pin. I can't remember my pin. Let me see. Not it. Love and Faith. That's the name. That's where I've gotten a lot. Love and Faith clothing is the name of it. I really like them. I've had really good luck. They're holding up really well. I actually got a couple of sweatshirts this past fall. They have a lot of sales. I'm not ordering a lot because I'm trying to curtail how much I'm spending as I'm losing weight too. But the customs fees and the tariffs started getting way too high. So I had to stop getting any for a while. But now if we move closer, I can send things to my mom and she can either just bring them over or we can go pick them up. So, oops. Get yakking and I forgot to do that. That's why. There we go. So I forgot to schedule. There. That other video was supposed to go out at 6 o'clock. Now it's going now. I don't know how they, you know, they tell you to do all this stuff. Be consistent. Schedule the same time every week. Blah, blah, blah. And then they don't get you uploaded the way they should. Okay, where did I have this? I think you were up here. There we go. There we go. So you have to let me know in the comments. Anything been happening? Did you all have a great holiday? Is it just me or does this feel like the 50th millionth day of January? January is always so long. If my cousin calls me one more time and says, 5 weeks, it's 5 weeks. January has 5 weeks. Why is January so long? I am going to scream. Like, I know, Michelle, there's 5 weeks. We know it's a long month. Getting tangled here. But this is how it's coming. Neck. I might actually just get this done. And then I really do have to start working on things for markets. So I talk about the market in Saturday's video about what's going on there. Tomorrow's video is so much, I had so much fun. That's what I was talking about earlier and I got sidetracked. Squirrel brain. I've been having so much more fun recording videos, filming videos for this channel since last week's video, Comparison is the Thief of Joy. You all, so many of you resonated with that video and you made me feel so much better about sharing it because I was so nervous to share it. And I talk about this on Saturday, so I won't kind of rehash it all right here. But you all, so many of you resonated with that. And since I saved it and was reading all your comments, I've really started going back to enjoying doing this, which is why I started this crochet channel to begin with. I really got caught up there for a while and was starting to be like, this is not, what am I doing? This is not what I set out to do. And yeah, I've just had so much more fun. And I think, I hope and pray that you'll notice a change in the next couple of videos. That I'm more excited. I'm just happier to be filming the way I wanted, making videos I wanted to make. Joined is rewound to beginning to find out where. Oh, we are hoping to go to New Brunswick. I shouldn't say we're hoping. We are going to New Brunswick. So we've seen quite a few places for sale in Nova Scotia. And funny fact, Aiden was born in Nova Scotia. We were stationed there for 5 years, so David doesn't want to go back. We loved it. It was beautiful, but it was very expensive to live there. Very expensive. So, yeah, but man, we have seen some really nice properties, and price is really good there. So hopefully we can find. I told David we have to start maybe lowering our expectations a little bit about what we want. It just, unfortunately, we didn't win the lottery last week. So we originally were going to buy land and have a mini home, or what we used to call a trailer. But apparently, according to the guy we talked to who builds these, trailer is now offensive. It wasn't offensive when I lived in one growing up. But anyway, and they're beautiful. Wow, they're built so different now. And we were going to do that. But we can't find property that doesn't require one of us selling one of our organs on the black market. So we've kind of given up on that, and now we are looking for a house with property. It's just so hard because we either find the perfect property for what we want to do. We're going to be doing homesteading even more there, kind of expanding what we're doing here. So we either find the perfect size property or we find the good house. We don't seem to find them both. One place we found, it was 60 acres. It was perfect. Like we're hoping for 30. We'll take more, but we're hoping for at least 30. But the house was completely uninhabitable. Uninhabitable. Like we would have to tear it down. and build. And for what they want, by the time we were all done, we'd be looking like insane amount of money, because they want like 300,000 or 400,000 for this tear down house and property that you can't live in, and then it's going to cost us what, another 300,000 to build a house, or to put a mobile, like, or even if we went with the mini home, we're still looking at around 200,000 for that. So that doesn't make sense. St. John, New Brunswick. My husband's from St. Stephen, and I'm originally from Calais, and we're hoping to come back down that way. So that is so cool. I love it when I meet Maritimers and maniacs and down easters. So that is so cool. My husband's mother is originally from Quispamsis. So, and he still has quite a few relatives in the St. John area living. In Calais or St. Stephen? In St. Stephen. We still have a lot of relatives in St. Stephen. My in-laws are in St. Stephen. I have a sister-in-law who's still in St. Stephen. An aunt, 2 uncles on my dad's side. They're all in St. Stephen. Cousins. So yeah, a big move, and we're probably going to be doing the majority of it ourselves. We don't know yet. We might have movers move like the furniture, but this is our hope. We find a place fairly soon after we put the house up for sale, and we can say, we will purchase this on the contingents that we sell our home and they accept it. We sell our home, and then 30 days we will take long weekends and different days moving everything down to the new place, and then the final day we will just have either movers or a big U-Haul to move all the furniture. Like, we have Aiden and his friends who will help load all the furniture on this end. It's the other end I'm worried about, depending on where we move to, finding help unloading it all. So it's not bittersweet. This has never felt like home to us. This has always just felt like where the military sent us, because that's how we got here. My maiden name is Lyons, and that's how we spelled it, Lyons. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Are you originally from St. John, Catherine? I'm trying to think if we have any. I don't think I have any relatives on my dad's side in St. John. I mean, that's not true. My grandfather had relatives. He had cousins and things in Fredericton area. I know that's not St. John, but in Fredericton and stuff. So we could be related. Yeah. Oh yes. It's a good thing we're happy to move. Well, we'll be happy when we're done moving. Getting this house ready and up for sale is just so stressful. So stressful. Just stressful. Yeah. That is just so, I can't believe your last name is Lyons. We could be. We could be. My grandfather was Walter Lyons. My dad was Kent Lyons. I have an uncle, Wade Lyons. He's still in St. Stephen. And my uncle, Leslie Lyons, is in St. Stephen. You are from St. Okay. We could be distantly related somehow. And My Aunt Laura, who was a Lions, but she's a Nixon now, she's still in St. Stephen. A small world. That's so funny. My married name is Guitar, just like the instrument, guitar. And there's a lot of guitars, I think, up in my grandfather-in-law, my husband's grandfather. He was from Jacket River. Okay. Oh, getting there. It's just so hard, this bulky. Once you get it all made, going back and forth with this big sweater. So my plan is to get this done, finish my hexagon cardigan that I want to share that all with you that I made while I was waiting for Aiden's yarn to show up. I just have to sew it together, and I think I might have to add on to the sleeves and then get started on other things. My husband's family is from Doketown. I don't know where that is, but I don't know a lot of geography, so sounds familiar though. My kids are getting excited. I don't know if any of you all, but do you watch the Olympics? We've always watched them with the kids. I will say the last 2 Olympics, we had a harder time getting into them just because we get so frustrated with the cheating, you know, how they cheat. And it just makes you feel like, you know, okay, are we actually going to watch somebody who's winning and going to lose their medal in a few days or what? So that kind of was a little disheartening, but we're excited to watch them. We really love the Winter Olympics. We like the ice skating, the speed skating, the snowboarding. We enjoy watching that. So they're coming up soon. It's hard to believe. Yep, the ice hockey. Yep. It's always interesting when Canada and USA play. Oh, it's always interesting. The best one is when it's just one of them going for the gold because it makes it easier to root. When it's them going against each other, it's a little harder. My dad always used to say, though, what he loved about Olympic hockey is you got to see people who loved playing hockey for the joy of playing, right? And now since they allowed the professionals, my dad didn't enjoy it as much. Because, like, you know, he's like, I watch NHL every week. If I wanted to watch the NHL, I'd watch the NHL. You know, we're trying to watch the people who may make it into the NHL one day. So we do miss, we always used to watch the World Juniors here on Boxing Day, but since we don't get cable anymore, we have no way of getting it. They don't stream them at all. So we do miss that. Just want to thank you all for coming in and waiting for my little screw up I had there earlier. I appreciate it. I have 13 more people in here than I thought I would. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, though. It was a lot, you know, and they played because they loved it. I mean, Miracle on Ice in 1980, right? They weren't professional players. They were players who just loved hockey and loved their country and just wanted to play. And we lose that a little bit with the professional players. And not all the countries get professional players either. So that's kind of interesting to watch. Grace loves the ice dancing. She loves the ice dancing. That's always been her favorite. I think somebody tried to call, but while I'm live, you can't. So, bye-bye. I think I got into the Olympics so much because when I was in the 3rd grade, it was the Olympics that year. And our teacher, Miss McLean, and her sister was 2nd grade, and I had both of them. She loved the Olympics, and she those 2 weeks, all of our assignments and everything would be around learning about the Olympics or the countries that were like, she always integrated and I think that's where the love of it came from her, sharing it with us. And we would get to watch some of the things during lunchtime and things in the classroom. And I know that's where it came from. I know it is from Miss McLean's love and sharing it all with us and making it fun. And our spelling, we always had spelling tests every week. Remember those? And our spelling words for those 2 weeks would be something to do with the Olympics or whatever. So, and then I just, we started, and David always liked watching them too, and we just started watching it with the kids. So a little harder as they got older because they had school or, work or whatever, but a lot of times it's been working out because the countries are the times are behind. So by the time they would do it, we could watch it. There was one year though, it was so awful because you could not look at anything online or anything because you would find out what happened because we would wait to watch the repeat the next day. Like, so we wouldn't know it was. Anyway, it was hard to, I can't remember what ones they were. Was it when they were in Russia maybe? And we're like, no, don't watch that. We don't want to know who won. We want to watch it and see who won. I was 8. My mom let us stay up late. Oh, yes, Brian Patano. Ever since then, it's been, yep. I mean, we like the Summer Olympics, too. We love the swimming. We love the gymnastics. Aiden and David love the running, track and field, because that's what they've always been, as runners. So they love the track and field. I think that's what made Aiden join track and field all those years in junior high and high school, is because watching it in the Olympics. But yes, I can remember Brian Patano. Was he the 84 Olympics or was he in Sarajevo, which I think were the 88 Olympics? I can't remember now. Oh, and the diving in the Summer Olympics. We always watch that too. Love that. 88. Yep. Okay. Yep. I think Lily's scratching at the door wanting out here because she's like, I hear you talking. Who are you talking to, Mom? Trying to go for at least an hour. And we have about 15 minutes. So I'm just blathering around here. Yes, Scott Hamilton. Yes, I remember watching him. That was the year with Miss McLean. 3rd grade. Never forget it. Ronald Reagan was the president. Okay. Yeah, I do. I hear a scratching at the door. Wanting out. Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of peopling this week. Tasha and I, my friend, we're trying to decide. Tomorrow there's another group that's closer. The one we went to today is about a half-hour drive, maybe not quite that long. The one tomorrow is 5 minutes. It's not that far. Yes, I do. Just give me a second. But it's from 6 to 8 at night. And it's like, oh, in the wintertime, 6 o'clock, I'm already in my pajamas. And she's like, me too. So we're waiting to play it by ear to see if we go to that one tomorrow night. Recommendations, like where to start. I personally, and this is just my opinion, everyone's going to tell you something different. And we were actually talking about that at the group today. My personal recommendation, if you're starting, is dishcloths. For a bunch of reasons. 1, they're easy. 2, they're something useful. You can get them done fast, so you feel accomplished when you're done with them. And you can really practice a lot of the basic stitches making dishcloths. So I recommend getting, like, obviously you want a cotton yarn with dishcloths, and you can get that anywhere. Even Walmart sells the little handicrafter cotton. It used to be like $1.50. I think it's maybe around $2 now. And you will want a size 5 hook. And that is definitely personal preference on what kind of hook you want. If you want metal, I absolutely recommend ergonomic, just because it's so much easier on your hands and you might as well get used to them right from the beginning. They're easier to hold. You can crochet longer using them too. And start that. I would start with just single crochets. Do a dishcloth that's all single crochets. That's it. And then once you get that, accomplished, then the second dishcloth, I would tell you to do single crochets and a double crochet stitch, alternating rows. That will help you learn that too. Those are the two main stitches you're going to use in crochet. You'll probably use triple, you'll use other things, but those are you'll do decreases and all that, but we wouldn't get into that right now. Just the bare basics. I always say cotton yarn, size 5 hook, dishcloths. A lot of people will say, oh, you can jump right in and start with amigurumi. I think amigurumi is a terrible place for a beginner to start. I just do. But again, that is just my experience. But I will tell you, all the ladies who were there today, and I'm going to say between all of them, there was probably about 300 years worth of knitting and crochet knowledge there. They all agree amigurumi is not the place to start learning with knitting or crocheting. So I know a lot of people have learned to crochet with the woobles. I know they have. And if you have, that's wonderful. Absolutely great. However you learn, there's no wrong way. If you learn that way, then that's great. I personally I don't recommend it. Now that being said, apparently they're coming out with jumbo woobles that probably might be a little bit easier to make because it's a bigger stuffy, so there's not so many little teeny tiny details, but they're also very expensive. And I know a lot of people say, well, part of the expense is as a beginner, you don't have to go buy anything, and I get that. But as a beginner, for $50 Canadian, even here in Canada, you could get quite a few things and learn. So, and I'm not a fan of t-shirt yarn. Not a fan of t-shirt yarn. I find when you cut it, it frays and everything. So, okay, see? Thank you for validating one, because it's a scary thing to bring that up because I cannot get over the drama Woobles causes on YouTube channels when someone has the nerve to speak up and say, I'm not a fan of them. And people lose their minds. I learned how to crochet with woobles. Great. If you did, that's wonderful. But I'm going to say, I think the majority of people aren't going to. And you are going to get frustrated, and then you're just going to chuck it. And I know when I was learning, I loved having something, and I had a friend tell me this, like, do dishcloths or granny squares. I tried granny squares at the beginning, and it totally confused me. So that's why I don't say granny squares right away. Once you get the stitches down, that is one of the easiest things to do, absolutely. But I just say, and you're done, you're like, I made this dishcloth. So that's part of it, right? Making sure that you have something that you have finished quickly. That kind of helps keep you going. Shauna, I will say, the younger generation definitely seems to be better at the woobles than maybe us older people. So don't please, I don't want to discourage you, because if she can learn that way, that's great. If she can learn, I think that's wonderful. And it's not just the woobles. There's other kits too that are out there that say they're for beginner. And I don't always necessarily believe that. But I know what I've seen, because I should say this, I personally have not tried a wooble kit. I've never been able to get one because I'm just not going to pay the money for them. By the time I pay Canadian funds, shipping and everything, they're very expensive, and they're just not worth that for me. They have tons of videos that come along with their kits, and this younger generation, that's definitely how they learn, right? So that is a big plus. And a lot of people said the videos are very detailed. They also show left or right-handed. And I guess they start every project for you with the magic ring, which I don't like the magic ring myself, but that's just me. My brain can't figure it out. But yeah, I think your daughter will be okay. I do. Please let me know how she does. What one did she get? I'd love to know. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I'd love to know what kit she got. I have crochet dishcloths. Me too. They last. They last and they last and they dry fast, which is really cool. I even have washcloths that we have up in the bathroom, which is basically just a little bit bigger dishcloth. And I also have face scrubbies that I've used where I've used a little bit of the, not scratchy because it doesn't hurt my skin, but a little bit more textured cotton yarn. I have makeup removers that I've made that you can use to take off your makeup and you can wash them. They don't go in the garbage. So cotton yarn is one of my favorite yarns. I love it for so many things because I love making home decor and useful things. So, and cotton, I love cotton. Waiting for, well, I'm not going to give away my video Saturday, but there is a pretty big announcement in Saturday's video. So, that is not, I don't want, why did I start doing half double? Talking and I'm doing the wrong stitch here. Yeah, there's a big announcement in Saturday's video, so I hope you'll all watch. I'm pretty excited. And I think it shows in the video when I was editing, and I was like, wow, I do not have a poker face. I don't have a poker face. Yes, yeah, good as face. Oh, the dinosaur, Fred. Grace, I made Grace a dinosaur for Christmas. She's obsessed with Triceratops. She loves dinosaurs. I saw him. He's cute. So, something happened here and I lost a stitch. Where did I lose a stitch? There we go. And when I went over to Tasha's today, one of the reasons I went over, she let me play with her knitting machine. I have been thinking about getting one for 2 years, and she has all sizes and all kinds. So, and she let me bring one home, so I'm going to be practicing on that over the next couple of days. I made an ear warmer while I was there this morning. I really liked it. I'll never give up crochet, but for markets, for doing hats, scarves, ear warmers, I can get them done a lot quicker than always just crocheting all of them. So it was fun, and I'm hoping maybe Gracie might like it. I think it might be something she might be able to handle making, and I think she'd enjoy it. So I'm going to see if I can get her involved with it. She didn't like the crocheting at all, which is fine, but it would be so nice if she has something, if she likes doing that, and it's something we can enjoy together. Someone I can share my yarn obsession with. So I've even made towels, Lisa, out of the cotton yarn, like actual towels, hand towels. So I did, I've done these whole kits that I'm going to put up for sale for Mother's Day, where I did a really nice towel, a matching face cloth, face scrubbies, and I think a headband. I'll have to look. It's been a while since I made all those sets, but I hope they do well. And I've been using one, and I used one, and they turned out well. The more you wash cotton crochet things, the softer and better they get. So I just realized, I think I forgot to share my mom's Christmas gift I made her, and I promised you all I would, or did I? Did I share that in the last video? I can't remember. I'm going to have to look back and look. She finally got it. It took forever to get there. I was so worried it was lost, and she loved it. She was so happy, which makes me happy. So I'll have to go back and see. I can't remember if I shared that all with you in my video. I don't think I did, so I'll have to do that in the next video. Share what I made her. The colors just turned, it was beautiful. The colors turned out so nice. I was so happy with it. So we're almost at 11 people watching and 11 thumbs up. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. This algorithm, never ever going to figure it out. I've been on YouTube 4 years and I still don't know how to do it. And I think I'm tired of chasing it. I really am. I'm going to just do my thing and hope it works, because I just, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, my friend Natalie does filet crochet, and that's very thin yarn, and she made stunning curtains for her kitchen with them. I mean, stunning. It's a little too fine for me. It is one of the things I'd love to try, but it's definitely very fine yarn, that filet crochet. I make the wheat stitch from Relocation. Yes, wheat stitch is on my goals of the wheat stitch and the moss stitch. Those are two stitches I want to try and master, get to know this year. It's on my list, so I'm really excited because I love that stitch. I think it looks so pretty, and it does look nice with the ear warmers. The ear warmers I make when I crochet them, I just have my own pattern I made up that I do. I also like MJ off the hook. I love her patterns. I've been really liking her patterns, and she's Canadian, if anyone was interested. And she just released a ear warmer pattern that looks really, really cute. I think she called it the Winterberry ear, because she's got a whole series with the Winterberry. Is it Winterberry? I don't feel like it was Winterberry. Maybe it was. Anyway, she just released a whole thing, and one of them was the ear warmers, and then she's done a bunch of other things too in that pattern. Captain, you'll have to tell me, is there any good like yarn or fiber art shows down in that area, or within a few hours of traveling? Because I started going to them here, and that's something I know there's one coming up in Shediac in June. I'd love to make the trip down for it, but with what's going on, we don't know what's going on with the house and everything there. Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. We are thinking about going to the one in Quebec. There's one in Quebec in August. We might go for that. We are going to the one in Toronto in March. I haven't said anything, so you all are hearing it first. We've already booked our hotel. My friend Tasha is actually a vendor there, and I'm going to go in exchange for free tickets to get into the venue over the 2 days. I just have to help her out at her booth occasionally, so if she needs to run to the bathroom or anything like that. I'm like, absolutely, I don't mind helping you. And I've let her know any shows she's got coming up that I'm not doing, because she's a vendor at a lot of things, because she sells a lot of hooks and things besides handmade stuff. I've let her know if I'm not busy and stuff, I don't mind going and helping. So anyway, I'm excited. It's a big yarn show with different classes and vendors, and I'm hoping to film it. Hoping to film it all for you, to take you along. So I'm so excited. In a night away with my husband, that doesn't happen often. So I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to heading. And not that I'm a fan of Toronto, but I don't mind going for overnight. So, and it's a 2-day event, so that should be fun. That will be coming up at the end of March. I'll be going ahead and doing that, and hopefully sharing the videos with you not too far into April. So you're very welcome. Yeah, I like her. I just made her rustic farmhouse bunny the other day. Oh, well, he's in pieces. I still have to sew him, but I was trying something. What was I trying? And I thought, okay, I'll haul out her pattern and get that done and see how it goes. So it's really cute. So, all right, friends, we're actually at over an hour. I think I've yacked your all's ears off long enough. So thank you all for being here. Hopefully I will figure out for next week, because I like scheduling them so you all can be there when I just come right on, and I'm not fiddling around trying to find what I'm doing. So hopefully next Tuesday I will have it up better and figure it out. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support with the channel over the last few months. We definitely, like with all your help, I reached my 1,000 subscribers, I think 6 days into the new year. So that wasn't too bad. I was hoping to do it into December, but I'll take it. Thank you. Now we just got to bump up the watch hours. So YouTube, stop sending me emails about you need more watch hours. Here's some tips on how to do watch hours. Here's how you can get more views and watch hours. Like, I just get me the watch hours so the emails stop, please. Remember, there's a video come out tomorrow, I think at noon. Not 100% sure, but keep an eye out for that. And then another one on Saturday. So we'll see you all next Tuesday live. Take care, everyone. Have a great week. Stay safe. Thank you, Eatin' Life. I appreciate it.